Hey there. Welcome to Unscripted with Carol Sanick. I don't do polished stories. These are real stories when I tell them. Stories of survival, resilience, and, well, everything in between. So today I'm here to talk about what it means that I changed my book cover. I call this episode Stiletto to Sneakers, Why the Cover Changed. There's a reason behind the new cover of running shoes. It isn't just about design. It isn't just about marketing. It's about truth. For a long time, stilettos were a part of my life. They meant power, style, confidence. Huh. They were armor I wore into rooms when I needed to look taller, stronger, and more in control than I felt inside. In many ways, stilettos represented who I was trying to be. Someone who could balance, even when the ground underneath was shaky. But when I saw the handwriting on the wall, at that time of my life, when I realized I was caught in a domestic violence situation, stilettos weren't going to save me. They couldn't carry me out. They weren't built for escape. That's when I started wearing, I didn't talk today, wearing running shoes. Not because I suddenly became an athlete or traded one fashion choice for another. I'd have kept the stilettos, but because I knew I needed to be ready. Ready to leave, ready to run, ready to survive. Running shoes became my safety net, my constant. They meant mobility. They meant freedom. They meant I had an option. And then one day, I actually had to run, as in really run, as in physically run. And thank goodness I could. Thank goodness I was prepared. That was the day this title was born. Running shoes. Not as a metaphor, not at all, not as a metaphor, that I invented after the fact, but as the truth of what happened. The new cover reflects that story. A red stiletto, a red and white running shoe. It isn't just clever design. It's my life in two symbols. The woman I was and the woman who ran for her survival. Some people may look at the cover and see the contrast, or maybe even a contradiction. But that's what survival often looks like, contradiction. We carry stilettos and sneakers. We learn to balance in one and break free in the other. Both belong to our story. So if you ever had to shed something, an image, a role, even a version of yourself, in order to survive, you know exactly why this cover matters. Because survival doesn't always come in stilettos. Sometimes it comes in running shoes. And oftentimes I'm asked, why do I write these books? Why did I write this book? Well, silence is heavy. Why do I keep showing up? Because stories connect us. And why do I keep running toward the truth? Because thriving is the end game. If you've ever felt broken, if you've ever had to take your power back, if you've ever wondered whether you could rise again, this podcast is for you. Yeah, Unscripted isn't just a podcast. It's a hand reaching out, a reminder that you're not alone. So come walk with me. New episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you so much. Running Shoes is supposed to be released on October 20th. Ask me how to get your copy. Bye now.